I'm going to devote the next part of the show to art and feature a very unique gallery here in Key West located on Fleming Street. Now this gallery features the work of artist Amanda Johnson. I'm going to be speaking with her later in the show, and you can see all of her work behind me. This woman is so talented. But before I introduce you to Amanda, I want to take some time letting you get familiar with the owner of Two Fine Monkeys Fine Art Gallery. David, thank you for being with me this morning.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Now, David, before we, you get into everything that's at your gallery, I just want to know about this name, Two Monkeys Fine Art Gallery. How did you come up with it?
Well, it's kind of an interesting story in that Amanda and I were at the Pigeon Key Art Festival. It was a very windy, stormy weekend, and we're setting up in tents. And the art was flying everywhere, and it was a bit chaotic, and I just kind of looked over at her, and it just felt like a couple of monkeys just trying to get through the day, and we had some laughter, and it kind of eased the tension a little bit, and we kind of kept ourselves together, and that's how it all got started, the name.
Okay, so you and Amanda are the monkeys.
We are, in fact, the monkeys. Monkey one, monkey two.
Okay, well, I like it. So by that happening, David, you decided to start this gallery, or did you already have in your mind that you wanted to start this gallery?
We actually opened our house to some of the locals and other artists and so forth. Just kind of kicked the door open. We called it the Casa Gallery, if you will, just to show the art, to share and show the art. And we found people were quite inspired by that. Our neighbors and fellow artists and so forth, they just kind of found our space, even some tourists. And that was really the beginning of our wanting to share the art on a bigger scale, to open a gallery, and space came available, and we jumped on it.
Great. And now you feature the work of Amanda, of course, but you also have some other artists there?
It is entirely Amanda's work, but we do some community outreach. There's a historical marker project. It's a 501c3. And with regard to that, we have currently 4 of 25 total other local artists in which we're going to rotate their work and feature in giclée form their work. Amanda's work, of course, is featured throughout the gallery. She's got all the wall space, if you will. And her work, as I'm sure she'll discuss, is all originals, mostly oils, but it's really a good thing to do. The community outreach is very important to us.
Okay, yeah, and we're going to be talking more with Amanda about her work, but how does this gallery fit in with the other galleries in Key West, David?
I think it's unique. It's a pretty cool space, and we're going to do some fun things with it. First and foremost, it's of course the artwork, which you'll discuss with Amanda. It's just different in nature and style, and the range that she produces is pretty interesting and pretty widespread. But the gallery, the space itself, we welcome all comers. I mean, you can come in and putt on our putting green. You can come have a cup of coffee, come have a glass of wine, and really hopefully be inspired. We just want to enhance the local community, and we're on a great street on Fleming Street. It's a historic street. We have some great neighbors, and we couldn't be happier.
Now, you really have a putting green in your business.
Yes, we do. We like to think outside the box, and I'm a huge golf guy, and I'm not very good, so I need to work on my putts, amongst many other things. So in my downtime, when I'm not working on the business of the gallery or sharing the art or rotating the art, if you will, I'm putting.
Okay, well that's great. So you can get the customers putting with you.
Kids, people of all ages, absolutely.
Okay, what are your hours of operation, David?
We are open, generally speaking, Tuesday through Saturday from noon-ish to 9-ish.
Okay.
And we like to think we're putting the ish back in Key West. And that really gives me the opportunity to not so much come and go as I please, but it affords me a little wiggle room with regard to the actual hours that we spend in the gallery.
Okay. What about price ranges, David? Are you guys pretty reasonable?
Very reasonable. Even though it's a gallery full of original artwork, our prices are indicative of a wide range in that we have smaller pieces on panels, 5x7s, 6x8s, and generally speaking, $189, $200, all the way up into $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 for much larger pieces on canvas or linen.
Okay. And now, David, before we go, you own this gallery, but do you paint anything yourself?
No, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. But I write, and to each their own. People have their own unique and special talents and interests. I wish I could paint, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Okay, you leave that up to Amanda.
I sure do.
The other monkey.
Yes, that's correct. That's why we're two monkeys.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for sharing all of this with us this morning. And please check out Two Monkeys Fine Art Gallery located on Fleming Street. You can check out the art, and you can also get your putting game on, right, David?
You sure can. Thank you for mentioning that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break right now. I'll be back with Amanda Johnson after these messages.